Yo, what is up, guys? It is Jacob coming back to you with Keller Williams, the House Sosa Group, and game-changing properties for this week's neighborhood update. As you can see on the screen here, we are talking about Fresno, particularly in the 93727 zip code today, which has had a little bit of a cooling off. If you've been catching my updates on social media, we've been talking about how the seller rating has been reducing. A couple of weeks ago, it was in the 50s. It dropped down to the 49, and then as of today, October 17th, it is coming in at 44. Now, this is very important to pay attention to, because as we start creeping closer and closer to the 30 on the seller buyer's market tipping scale, that's normally where you start seeing homes stay on the market for longer periods of time, where negotiations become a larger factor with your realtor. So definitely make sure that you're interviewing your realtors to see which one is a good fit for you and has your best interests in mind. One that's going to be able to have those tough conversations with the realtor on the other side of the conversation to try and make ends meet between the two parties. Normally the best deal is the one where both people felt like there's a little bit of compromise to them. I know sometimes that's tough to hear, but normally those are the deals that work out best in both people's favors. So we've had essentially almost a 10-point change over the last 3 weeks. And so there's a little bit of an acceleration that's gone into tipping in the buyer's direction on this scale. Now, that could definitely be due with the rates that have been going up. I mean, we were not too long ago at low 3s, high 2s, and now we're in the 7 percentile range. Now check with your local lender to see the most up-to-date numbers on that, but last I heard we're in that territory. The median list price is about $430,000 for the zip code, the 93727, which is going to be your southeast side of Fresno, roughly. And the median price that the new listings are selling for is just shy of $400,000. Now, if you're thinking about selling your property in the upcoming future, that's where strategy really comes in mind too. So this isn't really the topic of the video, but this would be a perfect opportunity of the difference between someone who wants to list a home for $410,000 and $400,000, because a lot of times on the filters, when you're searching up as a new buyer and you're looking for your home within your budget, you might set it for $350,000 to $400,000, or someone might set it for $400,000 to $450,000. Now, if you're to list your property at $400,000, you're capturing both of those looking pools of data and filtering towards your home. So just something to think about if you're deciding you want to sell in the near time future. Make sure that the agent that's representing you is aware of this and is letting you know that this is one of their strategies, along with their media packages or however else they're going to promote your home. But coming back to the data, just a short update for the Fresno southeast side. We are definitely looking at a little bit of an acceleration and a pickup in the pace leading towards the buyer side of the market. Now, that being said, still 2%, still a lot of homes are selling for 2% over asking price. They're just staying on the market a little bit longer. So instead of having, crazy closing within crazy going under contract within 7 days or less markets, we are now sitting on the market for around 17 days, depending on the subgroup, the territory, if you're in Clovis or Fresno or Sanger or Visalia. Serving the Central Valley is kind of where I like to stay. I have family in Modesto as well. I personally live in Fresno, and I've lived in Clovis, Fresno, Visalia, Tulare, and I've had plenty of friends over the years throughout all those areas, so I'm a little bit familiar with that segment. So I hope this helps you out. Don't forget that if you're looking to buy or sell, you have questions, I've got your back. Go ahead and hit me up with a DM. It will be a game changer. All right, much love.